Hi, I'm Lee Older, and welcome to Wine a Little More. Today I wanted to talk about something that comes up a lot when you hear wine people talking about wine. And one of the things that I'm trying to do with this show is to take some of the mystery out of enjoying wine, and also explain, in some cases, the things that are mysterious, that wine professionals do and say, and how they behave sometimes, and why sometimes we run into the concept of there being wine snobs and folks that just think that maybe they're not interested or attracted to wine because there's just too much to learn and know and describe and talk about and everything else. So before we get to what's in front of me here, the thing I like to say, one of my mantras, is when people say, well, what wines are good to drink? I like to say, well, the wines you like. That means experientially you're going to need to work hard to try different things so that you come across those wines you like. It's sort of like meeting people. You're not going to like every one you come across. Doesn't mean they're bad. It just means that you may not mix well with them. And in the case of wine, you try different kinds, different price points, white, red, rosé, sweet, dry, all those types of things until you find something you like. It may take years before you find that wine. I like to say the wine chooses you, or in this case, in my case, the wine chooses me. If I have to work too hard to like a wine or enjoy a wine or overanalyze it, it's just not fun anymore, and it's just not the way I think it should be. It should be a very easygoing experience, maybe similar to when you walk into a home or an apartment or a space that you just walk in and you just know that that's the right thing for you. And if you try too hard to like it, it's just not going to work out. Anyway, I have a few different things here because what happens in the wine industry, especially you might hear, sommeliers and reviewers and professionals use descriptors. So we call them descriptors in the industry. And these are some common things that you may hear. And there's also some uncommon ones. Many people have sort of invented or coined their own descriptors, which can be humorous or not. In some cases, they don't make any sense and they get ridiculed for it. But these are some common ones: grapefruit, apple, rock or wet rock or stone, the strawberry, the shoe. This can go a couple of ways. Leathery, a lot of times, with red wines and Bordeaux's or Cabernets, they can be described as having a lot of leather, or even foot. Some Burgundies or Pinot Noirs can be sometimes described as having a wet sock smell or a foot smell, or that can sometimes go into the barnyard smell. I didn't have any hay to put on the table, but you sort of get the idea. So I have actually been asked a number of times, well, are these things actually in the wine? Because someone who's experienced may take the glass and smell it and swirl it and try to get an idea of what's going on because they're smelling it, because our nose is much more sensitive than our palate. So part of my enjoyment in wine, and most folks that get into this, is they'll just spend a lot of time smelling the wine, trying to see what's going on in the nose or in the odor that the wine is releasing. And the shape of the glass can influence this, and how long the wine has been open. I'll have other shows discussing all of that. But for now, a lot of times these descriptors are done in the context of smelling the wine. It also can pass through in the taste as well. So descriptors are not limited to smell. They can also translate to the taste of the wine, and then there's also textures in terms of the finish, how the wine feels in your mouth as you swallow it or as you swirl it, those types of things. And there will be descriptors of silky or long finish and these types of things. So that all has to do with the drinking, the physical drinking part of the wine. So anyway, I just wanted to introduce some of those concepts in case it was helpful to demystify that for some of the viewers out there. And at the end of the day, I just recommend buying wine, trying it, tasting it, smelling it, and enjoying it. And especially do it with friends, do it socially, and I think it could change your life. It surely has mine. So thanks for tuning in, and you can check me out at facebook.com/winealittle.more, also the YouTube channel at Wine a Little More. Take care. Thanks for watching.